I'm here with Erin and Bob with ThriveWell, and we're going to talk about a little research, patient assistance, and wellness classes. So who would like to answer that question for me?
Well, let me tell you why that's important. I always try to describe our organization kind of like a three-legged stool because we have three major parts. The very first part and really kind of the heart of our organization is patient assistance. That's where we help folks who need help financially to be able to get the cancer treatment that they need. We have I guess the privilege of having Dr. Lang, who is a very prominent physician in treating cancer, who did a lot of research in this area, and she came up with the opportunity through what she found out in research that exercise helps in limiting the reoccurrence of cancer. And so we started the Diva and Dudes program. And then we also have the research side. The research side is actually the smallest leg on our stool, but it's also very, very important. And we do local research. We try to limit our research to folks in the San Antonio area, and these are starter research projects.
Erin, you need to tell me a little bit about the Divas and Dudes, if I'm saying that correctly,
Sure.
and how that impacts your patient care.
Sure. So as Bob stated, Diva and Dudes started back in 2007 because the research proves that people who stick to a pretty healthy lifestyle in terms of their exercise and nutrition can cut their chances of having a recurrence in their disease by up to 50%. And so we are currently providing upwards of 35 different exercise classes a week. We do nutrition classes every week. And through those classes, people have in their hands really tangible programming that can significantly reduce their chances of recurrence. So we have registered dietitians who work with the patients and survivors who are part of our Diva and Dude program. We do that through weekly classes. And so folks actually come to a class. It can be a cooking class, it can be a lecture series, and they will leave with really practical ideas and recipes that they can take home to their families and implement immediately.
Bob, if we could talk a little bit about the patient assistance that you were referring to earlier. What all is involved? What all do you do? What all can you help somebody with?
I think the patient assistance, which is really kind of at the heart of what we do, it came from the fact that there are really three situations you can be in if you have cancer. One is you can comfortably pay for everything. Another is that you can be so far away from that there are other places to get assistance. But there's a vast group of people in the middle who are working class folks who are working hard and many times have to miss work, many times have insurance with tremendously high deductibles. And the patient assistance really steps in to be able to help folks step up and get the very best care they possibly can, when if left alone, they would simply not be able to afford that, or not meet the deductible, or not be able to get the transportation to get there. Looking back at the 22 year, we had approximately 2,000 folks that we were able to support with our patient assistance in some way. And the thing that we say with great pride is we help that many people, but we also know in the back of our mind there are more people that need that help.
Well, Bob, you have a lot of things on your plate, and you're very passionate about what you do. But so why do you get involved with ThriveWell?
I've lost 3 family members, close family members to cancer. I've had prostate cancer myself, and I'm a 10-year survivor. I guess probably about 3 years, or 2 or 3 years after I had my recovery and I was clear, I was asked to look at this organization, and my thought was, man, I have been blessed. What can I do that can help some other folks?
It doesn't take a lot to get your mind around what would happen if I didn't have X, Y, and Z. And so I feel like our whole team, our team of 5, we're very small, it's very personal for all of us. We all have walked with family members and friends and know the challenges that come along with a diagnosis. And ThriveWell is providing very tangible services to folks who are in such a state of need that we get to see the immediate impact of the dollars that are raised, the programming that we're providing. We get to see that in action.
Erin, I understand there's a big event that you've got coming up.
Yes, our biggest fundraiser of the year.
And I want to know more about it. I hear it's at the WIG.
It is.
Yeah? Tell me a little bit about this.
Sure. It's our Conquering Cancer in Every Color luncheon. It's going to be held on Friday, April 14th Again, it's our biggest fundraiser of the year. Our revenue goal is $500,000, and we are going to get there to help more people here in San Antonio. We do have a few seats left. It's $150 a seat. But even if you can't make it that day, if you would like to contribute to the cause and help our mission of providing support for local families who are battling this disease, if you make a donation to ThriveWell, it's going to go into effect immediately. Our website is very simple. It's thrivewell.org. We also have a huge social media following on Facebook. It's ThriveWell SA. Instagram is also ThriveWell SA. Our YouTube channel is ThriveWell SA. We're really easy to find. And if you are not online at all, you can just call the office. It's 210-593-5949.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here. Thank you.
At Mission Park and Mission Park Cares, we'd like to bring you more programming each and every week.
Yes, just subscribe here or catch us every Sunday morning on Fox 29.
And remember, at Mission Park, it's our mission to care.